Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Tailgate Talk. Today we are bringing you some more part reviews for Bad Bug. I'm really excited about this piece right here and the accessories that go along with it. This is a 36 horsepower fan shroud, uh, but the really good part is that it comes with the Dog House oil cooler. Now, when Bad Bug was redone back in the late 80s, my grandfather wanted a different style fan shroud. I think it's called a Power Ram. And it kind of looks like this, but it cuts off right about here. And it does not have room for the factory remote oil cooler in it. So what we've been running is a remote oil cooler with a fan installed. Now, if you're just cruising, it's okay. But when you get into stop and go traffic, especially if it's hot out, the oil tends to heat up. So the car ran a little hot with just that remote oil cooler. So I'm excited to go back to the factory style Dog House oil cooler. In the older cars, the oil cooler was actually stored inside the fan shroud. And I don't know what year they made the change, but I think it was in the 70s sometime. They moved it back outside so that it had its own air, instead of the air that cools the cylinders and pistons. It had its own air, so it's not sharing air. So this is a really good feature. We will run the external oil cooler and fan, just in case. You can never have too much cooling, especially on hot days with a motor that's been souped up a little bit. They tend to run hotter than a factory car, so this is a really good addition. Plus this is painted black. I've got cylinder tins that are painted black as well, so we're kind of going back to a factory look with it. Again, this is all part of that rally racer look that I've been so obsessed with here lately. So we're moving away from chrome, going back to black, back in black. AC/DC. There's a great song that I suggest you listen to. So really excited to get these parts back on. Here's the back trim pieces that kind of finish off encapsulating the oil cooler, which is this baby right here. So this sits up inside. I think that's backwards, like that. And then these trim pieces right here kind of finish it out. So we're definitely going to increase the oil cooling of the car, which is good. We're not really buying any form of performance or horsepower, but what we are doing is we're increasing the longevity of the car, and the overall functionality will be much better than with the current setup. So I'm excited for this. Again, we're still tearing the car down. We're nowhere near close to the motor stuff yet, but just one more episode of Tailgate Talk. Wanted to bring up these parts and just let you know what we've got planned. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned.